Yes guys, and welcome to another video. Now, Sunderland have officially announced the signing of Reinildo Mandava, the left back from Atletico Madrid, on a 2-year deal. This is something that's been in the works for a good few weeks now. We discussed it on the channel quite some time ago, and it's just been a matter of when as opposed to if it was going to happen, and it has finally happened. We will get into the statement and discuss it a little bit in just a little while. We also have some updates on Mikautadze, Lauriente and Talbi as well, which we will get into. But before we do, if you can do me a massive favour and hit the like button for me, it'd be massively appreciated. There's currently just shy of 60% of regular viewers as well that are watching the videos, watching the content, hopefully enjoying the content and not yet subscribed. So if you do subscribe for me, or at least consider it, it would be massively appreciated. But first and foremost, let's get into the official signing, the official statement from Sunderland regarding Mandava, the left back, which I'm going to say straight off the bat, I'm absolutely buzzing with this. I know he's 31 years of age, which I know some people, particularly because they've been getting used to watching Sunderland by youth and almost exclusively youth, they might think that this is a bit of an odd one. This is the experience you need. This bloke has played at the highest level in a couple of the biggest leagues in the world. He's got Champions League experience, the FIFA Club World Cup. He's only just recently been playing in. Do you know what I mean? And at 31, it's not like he's lost it. He just wants a new challenge. He's always wanted to play in the Premier League. I've just seen his interview and he said that. And he's always wanted to play for the biggest club in the North East, which is something I'm telling myself. But we will have a look at the statement from Sunderland regarding Reinildo Mandava. So Sunderland AFC is delighted to announce the signing of Reinildo Mandava, putting pen to paper on a 2-year contract at the Stadium of Light. The left back moves to Wearside following his departure from Atletico Madrid. Reinildo moved to the Spanish capital in 2022 and made 99 appearances across all competitions, including 32 last season, where he featured regularly in La Liga and the UEFA Champions League. His last appearance for Diego Simeone's side came last month when he lined up against PSG at the 2025 FIFA Club World Cup, ahead of his arrival on Wearside, which will come later this month following an extended summer break. Reinildo said, "It is a dream come true because it has always been my ambition to play in the Premier League, and I can't wait to play for a historic club like Sunderland. I'm excited to meet the team, to fight and to give everything for the club. I want to help, to give power to my teammates and transmit my experience in the dressing room. Above all else, I want to make people happy, and I will give everything to make that happen." See, I really love that. I absolutely love that. Born in Mozambique, the 31-year-old started his career in his homeland with, here we go, Joel, trying to butcher this one, Ferroviario. I'm not doing that one. And GD Maputo. I need to stop. I'm really hurting someone's feelings out there, aren't I? Before moving to Europe in 2015, signing for SL Benfica. He moved to Belenenses SAD in 2018 and joined Lille on loan 6 months later. A move which became permanent the following summer and led to Reinildo winning the League 1 title and a fancy named trophy in 2021, and being named in the 2021 League 1 Team of the Year. Sporting director Christian Speakman commented, "We've had to be patient to finalise this transfer due to his involvement in the FIFA Club World Cup, but we're delighted to welcome Reinildo to Wearside. We feel he's an ideal profile for our fullback position, and his experience is a perfect fit for our squad composition. He's shown a real desire to join our club throughout our discussions and to be the first Mozambican to play in the Premier League. He's highly motivated by this challenge and he has a personality I'm sure our supporters will connect with. So we are looking forward to welcoming him to Sunderland later this month." Now, I did say there in the video, through that statement, when he said that he wants to make people happy, that sounds so simple, but something that was creeping up and cropping up quite a lot when I was seeing Atletico Madrid fans react to this, was saying that what a good guy he is, and not just a great player, but a good guy, that the Sunderland fans will love him. He's a really decent human being, always trying to make everyone around him happy, and that's something that is so invaluable in a team, particularly a team that are going to be, battling off or trying to bat away relegation threats throughout the season. To have someone there to keep a smile on your face, to keep it positive, to keep everyone driven, that is absolutely fantastic. And the experience he has, he has it in abundance. Is quick, and he's just such a battling defender in what I've seen from him. He really is a very, very good defender. And I don't think he has lost it just because he's over the age of 30, which some people say quite a lot. I think that's just what FIFA does to people's brains. But yeah, really, really excited by this one. What does this mean for Dennis Sirkin? I'm not too sure. I would like to think it is just merely competition, but there have been rumours and the odd report here and there that Spurs are interested, which we've mentioned a handful of times anyway. So we won't get into that. But for me, Reinildo, Mandava go straight into that left-back position. Personally, I do like Dennis Sirkin, but on a defensive standpoint, Mandava is several levels above Dennis Sirkin. Going forward, of course, Dennis Sirkin is great at bringing us forward and dragging the team up the pitch. He's great at that. Mandava is more of a defensive-minded, focused defender. He's very, very quick. However, he's not generally known for his output at the other end. But yeah, I'm really, really happy with that one. So let me know in the comments down below how you feel about it. Now, I'll just quickly wrap up by giving you a few updates on certain players. So Georges Mikautadze, he's one that I've been mainly really excited for because we keep on hearing from big journalists that he's very interested in joining Sunderland. He's on the brink of joining Sunderland, and a deal has been finalised pretty much. However, he was pictured with the Lyon team I think it was either this morning or the day before. I think it was yesterday. He was pictured in the return. The photographs that they do when players return to training from the summer off. And he was there, which doesn't necessarily mean that he's not joining Sunderland. It might just mean that things are taking a little bit longer than they thought. And Lyon need money at the minute, and I think Sunderland have a 25 million offer on the table. Whether that gets accepted or whether they're waiting to see if someone else is coming with a bigger offer, that again, it'd be a massive, massive statement signing that one if that does come to fruition. So they probably will haggle as much as humanly possible, and understandably so. But moving on, Lauriente is one that we actually haven't mentioned for a little while. I mentioned him a couple of weeks ago, but he's one that I would be very excited as well. He's mainly a left winger, can play on the right, or he can actually play up top, but he does play the majority or the bulk of his games on the left-hand side. Of course, he plays for Sassuolo at the moment. They got promoted last season. He was a top goal scorer. He was absolutely fantastic. I've only seen the clips, the compilations. He's rapid, very direct. And something I did mention when we did last speak about him, the goalkeeping ability in that league was horrendous. It was abhorrent. It was actually hilarious at times to watch that compilation. It was just like watching Lee Camp for every single goal, which says something. But you can only score against what's put in front of you. Do you know what I mean? So I'm not going to knock the lad, but someone who's in form and on the up, he would be an outstanding signing. But the rumour is, or the update is, essentially, or at least I believe that we have had an offer rejected, and they are wanting more than 30 million euros. So whether we do go back in for him, that remains to be seen. And lastly, and more positive note, something that does seem to be ticking over, I believe that Talbi was spotted landing in the northeast and is going to be completing his medical and what have you today. So we might even have another announcement to come today or tomorrow. But he is in the northeast right now to finalise a move that is just shy of 20 million quid, which is a very good one, because that Taldi one, that's been a slow burner for me because I didn't really know much about him, but it was only after I did the video, and obviously I'd done a little bit of research prior, so then I know what I'm talking about a little bit. But only afterwards did I realise how good this lad is. And there's literally sort of like news reports and sort of rumours made by journalists from like back in sort of January saying, keep your eye on Taldi, and then saying that the likes of Barcelona and other big clubs, Atletico Madrid as well being one of them, all been linked with Taldi. Manchester United all keeping an eye on him. And I didn't realise how much of a hot prospect he actually was until I had to really look into it. And he looks outstanding. Some of the goals he scores, and he's only, 19, 20, whatever he is. He's absolutely blistering quick. There was actually a stat somewhere about his actual pace. It was actually recorded, and it was like one of the fastest in Europe, or if not the fastest in Europe. It's just acceleration, which I've mentioned in a previous video on him. I think it was the last one. The way that he can bring the ball up the right hand side or left hand side, either way, he just put his foot on the ball, bring it to a standstill, then move off, and he's absolutely rapid. And it's so hard for defenders to defend against that. He can score goals as well, and he's got so much time to grow because of his age as well. So I believe that is going to be on a 5-year deal. But again, it hasn't been finalised yet, so I'm not going to get overly excited, although I am. But anyway, that'll be everything for this video, guys. If you've enjoyed, hit the like button for me. It'd be massively appreciated. Let me know what you think about everything discussed in the comments down below. If you're new, subscribe. It'd be really appreciated as well. Take care. How are the lads? Keep the faith.